Hello, friends. This is Terry with your 9-Star Ki 2023 Wood Star year. And I just had to do a little energy clearing right out of the gate because that's what the year's going to be like. Clearing out the old, bringing in the new, and the 4 Wood Star is in a larger 9-Star Ki 81-year fire star. So it's a little like the tree that's on fire this year. Whew. And in Western astrology, we've got Jupiter moving into Aries. All I can think of is fire. So I don't want to think about fire because I live in a region that gets wildfires. But yeah, there's gonna be some fire to this tree here in 2023. And if you are new to 9-Star Ki and you're just coming here for the first time, I'll let you know just a little bit about it. And there's a chart down below and a chart in the beginning. You can find your own personal number, and that relates to an element in the 5 element system. So water, earth, wood, fire, metal are the elements, and we are all born of an element, and then every year we travel through an element and it flavors our year. So in 2023 we are all collectively traveling through this wood star, this 4 tree that bends in the wind. And this year is also sometimes called the gentle wind. It's like the winds of change are picking up. And we just came out of that hurricane, which was 2022. If you want to know more about last year, I have a whole 2022 9-Star Ki Astrology on the 5 stars. So we just came out of the 5 star. We're coming out of the hurricane, and now the winds are much more gentle. There's still a lot of change, but it's not so dramatic as it was in 2022. And each and every one of us will be traveling through our own special star. And in 2023, and in 2022, we all went home again to our own element. So if you were a 1 star, you were having a 1 star year. You were beginning a whole new cycle. If you were a 3 star like me, you were in that 3 fast growing tree energy. So whatever star you are is where you were in 2022. It was a really nice time to just return to center, to be in our own energy. And now we continue on our growth cycle and we move into our next star, whatever that is. And I'm going to do these individual 9-Star Ki readings for each and every one of you stars, so you can see what 2023 brings for you and how to align with the energy of 2023. And if you want to get a personalized astrology reading, there's 2 ways to do that. I'll put a link down below. I'm having a sale right now through Lunar New Year's for just $88. You get 3 stars, all 3 stars, and then it will tell you even more than the readings here. And I'm also going to do these incredible 9-Star Ki Velas on Amazon. And really the 3rd way you can do it is to like, comment, and subscribe to be in it, to win it. I'm going to start once a month. I'm going to give away a free 9-Star Ki astrology reading, just like I do on my Western charts. On my Western charts, every full moon, I give away a Western full astrology chart reading when you like, comment, and subscribe. So here I'm going to do it for 9-Star Ki once a month. So every time I do a 9-Star Ki monthly reading, I'll be announcing the next winner. So stay tuned for that. And now let's just dive into this 4 Wood Star and everything that is. And the 4 Wood Star, like I said, is in that greater 81-year 9 fire star energy. It kind of reminds me of the burning bush story. And I'm not religious, but I'm just saying that story from the Bible, which brings to mind Moses, right? if you know the burning bush story, Moses was called to duty, and there was an angel that was appearing as if a tree was burning, and it really grabbed Moses' attention. The burning tree was like, pay attention, this is important. And that's just so for Wood Star, if you know Star Ki at all. And this angel appears as this brambling bush that's on fire. And despite all these signs and the angels that were being sent, Moses was described as being incredibly reluctant to take on his role, his spiritual role. And I think that that is so much what we're going to see this for Wood Star, where life is going to take us in these different directions, and you may be called to duty. It's almost like joining the spiritual military. Like, I feel like that sometimes. I moved to Bend, Oregon, and I was having a 4 Wood Star year, and it was like the universe just said, you're stationed here now. It was almost like it wasn't my choice. And then I just ended up here, and I've loved it. And I found lots of incredible friends and spiritual teachers. And I know there's a higher purpose for me being here. But at the time I was like, why am I going here? Why do I have to move here? And so that's the kind of energy. And it's just like when Moses saw that burning bush and the angels said, you need to take on this role. And he literally said, you should choose someone else to be sent instead. I'm not worthy. And how often do we do that? No, I'm not worthy to be big. I'm not, like Marianne Williamson says, we're afraid of being too powerful. We're afraid to step into our role of who we are meant to be. And I think this story adequately illustrates the whispers in the wind that will really come with this 2023. It's a gentle wind. It's like spirit speaking to you in the wind and telling you, go here. And spirit is calling us all now to what is your true calling in life? What is your reason for being here now? Why are you incarnate on the earth at this time? If you have a calling, if you're feeling that spirit is telling you that you have a mission in life, leave it in the comments. I'd love to know, and I will send Reiki to your own personal comment. I'll light it up with some golden Reiki light energy so that you can reach your divine purpose for 2023, because we all will be stepping into our divine purpose, our higher reason for being here. And you might just be forced into some kind of new role in 2023. And you know, we get to this January, I'm seeing it all over my feed. It's like in January, it's like, you got to manifest this and do that and do this and do that. And it's so overwhelming. Here we are in the middle of winter, and we're supposed to accomplish so much. So I think even though 2023 may force you into a new role, just let it come. Just let it unfold. You don't have to do anything. That's the gentle wind. The gentle wind of this wood tree is saying, you don't have to do anything. It's just, you're just going to find yourself on this path. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. This is a time to connect with synchronicity, to just connect with meeting new people who guide you, to having friends who are like spiritual mentors, and just let it unfold easily and effortlessly. And you can consider this your permission slip. You don't have to make any big 2023 resolutions this year. And you don't have to make a huge decision about what you're going to do with the rest of your life this January. Or you don't have to manifest everything you've ever desired right now. I'm not making any great proclamations of how you're going to manifest greatness in 2023. We can just come together here in this space. I love hearing your stories. Share your story with me, because I love the connections that I've made and doing some of the free astrology charts. I feel like I'm really getting to know some of you. It's been really fun. But we can just come together today in an openness and just be like a bowl. That is my goal for this year. I want to be like a bowl. I have this beautiful singing bowl here. And I just want to be the bowl for 2023 and allow the universe to bring me things like a magnet, being a bowl and just seeing what shows up, seeing, oh, look, somebody put an orange in my bowl. Just really getting into that receiving mode and allowing the good things to come and not having to go out and work so hard to make things happen. There's a sweetness with this 4 gentle wind energy. It's like bamboo growing. The bamboo doesn't say, I have to go out and grow today. The bamboo just grows, right? It's just effortless when you get aligned with the energy of nature. In 2023, I invite you to get into your beginner's mind. You don't have to know what you're going to do with the rest of your life in 2023. I'm going to give you some gentle suggestions here with this 2023 9-star key reading about how to align with this energy of growth and how to align with this wood star that is such a good star for making things happen. And I'm also going to offer those personal 9-star key readings that are going to come later so that you can align with your own element that you will be personally traveling through in 2023. And that will further guide your path. And you can write out your goals and what you want to accomplish. And you can also tap into your heart's inner knowing and your higher mind for even greater ideas, for those higher soul purpose callings in life and your truest desire and why do you want that thing. And it doesn't have to be so big though, and there doesn't have to be a long to-do list of things to do. And it can just be these little tiny baby steps as we enter this whole new energy that is ushering in. We're in a 2-year cycle of change with the 4 wood star this year, and then it's going to even speed up more when we hit that 3 fast growing tree next year. Next year's when we'll really be getting a lot done because the energy will be going so fast. This year, the energy is just gentle. The energy just wants you to take some time to listen to your heart, to tap in a quiet way, maybe read a really good self-help book. That's the kind of energy. If you know a 4 wood star, 4 wood stars are the most avid readers. They always have massive bookshelves full of books. So just take it easy, take some time out, do some learning this year, and don't feel like you have to have it all figured out because it's going to change anyways. So the direction you're going in, you might not even be going in next year. So who knows? Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. That was what John Lennon said, and that is 2023. Absolutely. Because in 2022, we were in that 5 center star, that moist, fertile soil. And this farmer just places the seed in that fertile soil that was 2022. And it could feel like not a lot happened last year. We were just in an internal change time. And now we're in this other growth cycle where things are starting to move and groove and change, but we still don't really know where we're going. Our world doesn't know where it's going right now, right? So much is up in the air and so much is going to change as we're moving into this rising tree key and this energy that will create breakthroughs. And this will be an excellent year to move forward gently Little baby steps, not a big leap, just a little, you can just move your chest piece a little. This is a good time to make lots of decisions. We'll all be going through times of needing to make a lot of decisions, and it is exciting, but making all those decisions and figuring out what you're going to do with your life, it can be really overwhelming too. So be like a leaf on the wind. When the wind comes, just be a leaf on that wind and go with the flow. Trust the energy. Surrender to the process and just try to be open and in that beginner's mind, no matter how old and wise you think you are. I feel like I'm in my 50s now, and the older you get, the more you realize you don't know anything. So this 4 wood star has some really valuable lessons for us all if you can be open to learning. Open yourself to learning something new and teach something. It can teach you something if you're willing to listen. If you're willing to listen to the wind, you just might hear a message. So pay attention, stay open, listen to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. They may have little hidden, I've been having so many dreams lately. And I'm a 3 wood star in the 9 star key, so I'm a doer myself. And sometimes I just like to get in and get stuff done. And I don't take the time to really listen, to meditate, to get quiet, and that's what this 4 willow tree is asking us to do less and just be empty like that bowl, and let the universe fill you with something completely unexpected that just may surprise and delight you. And we all may take a new path in 2023. So just see what's showing up and what opportunities are coming. And I'm only January. I've been in like opportunity overload. I'm getting all these different opportunities, and now I kind of have to sift through them. It's like mining for gold. You get all these rocks, and then you got to sift through and see where's the gold. What do I want to do? Because you can't do it all, right? So we're going to have to sift through and find the gold. We can't deal with every single rock that comes our way. And we will all be experiencing this 4 wood star a little differently, just depending where our personal stars are moving through. And this is a time to say yes when you hit this wood star, when the opportunities come. But like I said, you can't say yes to everything, but if a good opportunity comes and it feels right, say yes. Try something new. And more events will be happening in 2023, and there will be more choices to make about where and how to spend your precious time. And time is speeding up. Do you feel like time is speeding up right now? And so we just don't have enough time to do it all. And so we have to be really discerning about where we're going to put our energy in 2023. And you may feel like you're just walking on a balance beam. There's a lot of, it almost reminds me of, in Western astrology, we have the Libra sign, which is always balancing and weighing the pros and the cons. And the 4 wood star kind of reminds me of Libra, where we're all going to be walking on a balancing beam of like, I want to do all these opportunities, but I also don't have enough time. And what should I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of the weighing the choices as the energy is kind of speeding up, and it can feel like a whirlwind of change that is occurring. And the energy will continue to speed up even faster when we hit that fast growing tree. We're in the slow growing tree, and it's going to feel like a lot of growth this year. We're all going to be experiencing a lot of growth in 2023. So much momentum, so much forward momentum. But then 2024, it's only going to get faster. So prepare now for some really big growth. And remember, a tree can only grow as tall as the roots go down. So you want to nourish your roots and get really grounded. I talked about this in the last 9-star key report, and just making sure that you are really rooted down. Get your roots down deep so you can grow tall in 2023. And 2023 will be a time to tap into your higher mind, listening to spirit, meditating, praying, however you seek a spiritual knowing. You may want to do breath work or yoga, or just go for a walk and do nature therapy. I love nature therapy for just connecting to my higher mind. And because the 4-star is ruled by the power of wind. We may see wind power really take off in 2023. That's interesting. So listening to the whispers in the wind and letting the wind guide your path. It would be fun to go on a walk in nature and just decide if the wind's going that way, you go that way. And if the wind blows that way, you go that way, and just see where the wind takes you. That could be fun. And I love to ask my pendulum questions when all else fails. We're all going to be making so many big decisions in 2023. And so you can use a pendulum to say, yes or no. And if that doesn't work, I also really enjoy just flipping a coin, flip a coin. If you can't decide, sometimes flipping a coin helps me make a decision, because I'll flip it and go, darn, I didn't get it. Flip it again, darn, I didn't. Oh, I guess I do want to do that thing because I really want the coin to tell me I can do that thing. So this is basically an overview of 2023, the 4 wood star in the 9-star key. Like I said, I'm going to do some Amazon Velas, and I'll drop the link down below when I have those uploaded. So if you want to take a deeper dive, as we all want to learn so much in this 4 wood stars love to learn, so this is a learning time. If you want to take a deeper dive, I will be posting these Velas that tell you even more about how to align, and one for each of the 9 stars. And I'll be posting all those 9-star key readings soon. I'm just going to do an I Ching that relates to the 4 wood star now. And it is number 57, the gentle wind. 100 acorns are sown in silence by an unnoticed breeze. This I Ching is like a mother's lullaby to her baby. Just as a devoted mother will cradle and protect her child, so are you protected by fate in 2023. A subtle, penetrating effect is like a soft wind blowing through reeds that are bending gracefully, demonstrating flexibility and endurance. And this symbolizes a quiet, relaxed effectiveness in action. A gentle influence is at work in 2023, but just as the wind can be ceaseless in its efforts, small forces can add up to produce lasting results. Gentle penetration bodes well for new relationships or enterprises, just as a summer breeze slowly penetrates the woods to cool the forest. The ideas of gifted leaders slowly reach and sink into the minds and hearts of people in personal relationships. A gentle beginning can lead to a lasting union. It is advised that you stay where you are. Avoid travel or moving because your situation is so well favored for growth at the moment. Have faith in your aspirations, for they will bear fruit. Listen to your conscience and your heart to find the right way forward. And it may be helpful to seek advice from wise counsel now. Things are far from perfect, and a new direction needs to be taken. When using a force that is soft but persistent, careful aim is necessary. For only when a small force continually moves in the same direction will it have a cumulative effect. In human affairs, this kind of soft influence comes more through strength of character than by direct confrontation or active seduction. It's important to have and stick to clearly defined goals, maintaining a strong vision, and following a steady course of least resistance will bring good fortune. Thank you so much for watching this report. Stay tuned for all the 9-star personal element readings coming to you soon.